Howdy, howdy, howdy. Heading back into Danganronpa. Dope as fuck. Not much to say about it, honestly. Just, we're in chapter 3. I just finished unlocking all the areas, went into, what was it? A bit of free time. And then, yeah, when I left off, somebody was like feverishly knocking at my door. So, we'll see where this goes. With the doorbell still ringing, I made my way to the door and opened it to find Aki. Kaito's resting. We should train without him. So, just a friendly reminder that, Maki is, like, currently my new favorite. And, I'm both very interested in the fact that she could crack me in half without a second's notice, and, very terrified. Guess you're right. Let's just get this over with. I didn't come here to make small talk with you. And that's how Maki and I ended up training together. $100. I'm done. Seemed nonchalant as she brushed off her hands. Used to be forced to do push-ups until I passed out. Maki, who did this to you? I have, some words that need to be spoken. Sort of understand what you mean. But I'm a bit jealous of how carefree he is, even if he is useless. I was taught to only value the essentials. I was forced to abandon anything non-essential so they could mold me as they saw fit. After everything they did to me, I sometimes wonder what I am anymore. I didn't ask to become this way. It just happened to me. After what I've been through, am I still even human? Even Kibo acts more human than me. But I had no choice but to Why am I talking to you about this? You can't help me. But I'm kind of the same way. I never once wanted to be a detective. I actually thought it wasn't too great a job. Uncovering people's secrets for money? It's the worst. But now, I feel completely different. If it's going to help my friends, I'll do it. And it's Kaide and Kaito that have helped me see things that way. Thank you, Maki. Maki's face remained totally unfazed as she turned and walked away. See you tomorrow, Maki. Yosh. Hello, Click. Still a little worried about Kaito. He seemed off since this morning. I hope that it's nothing serious. Alright, give me just one moment. Ooh! Bless me. God damn it. Everyone I love is... Jesus fuck. I'm so sorry about all the sniffles. After that sneeze. Kind of like... Not okay to walk around at nighttime. Not violating any school regulations, am I? Monokuma's regulations don't matter. But Kirumi's crime happened during nighttime, right? If no one was allowed to walk around at nighttime, that case wouldn't have happened. That's why the student council is trying to limit all nighttime activity. Freedom or a person's life? What's more important? Need to remove all worry and doubt so everyone can have a peaceful life here. Atua! Atua! Oh my god. People are afraid of you, so we prefer it if you are more careful. At first, Angie was like really endearing, and now I'm just like, oh my god. Somebody kill her, please. For the peace of the academy. Yeah. What is the point of human life? They're born as useless babies who can't do anything. And 70 years later, they're useless old people who can't do anything. Hairless, toothless, wearing diapers, unable to take care of themselves. In the end, it's all so meaningless. Thank you, Monodam. Monodam has very quickly become top tier, like SSSS rank. Thank you, Monokuma. morning announcement, is it? It's a little creepy. Bat, 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 bat. I want to smack the table. Why isn't it letting me? That's fine. Whatever. Hello, Hellspawn. Heading to the dining hall. Why are you sad? Oh. I guess I should have expected that. It's Kirumi dead. No more Kirumi meals. This is almost a little pathetic. But, what does Kokichi do that isn't pathetic? Bye. Maki. Good morning. Everything okay? If you don't know, then don't worry about it. Got stopped by the student council while I was going back to my room last night. They told me I can't walk around during nighttime anymore. It's not breaking the rules, is it? Said it's because Kirumi committed her crime during nighttime. Then Angie gave her usual Atua says speech. Yo, Kaito. Welcome back. Where the fuck were you last night? Shouldn't ignore Angie. Losing her freedom may seem fine for now, but soon enough. Yeah. Story-wise, it was a nighttime, like, workout session. And, Kaito just kind of ditched because he was sick. That's what Maki said, at least. I don't know. I love that it wants me to allow that message. Oh fuck, I forgot about the Necronomicon. Oh god. Kyo has also been growing on me a lot. Yeah. Going to have breakfast? Also intend to do some research and organize my lab today. Can I request your assistance? With all this stuff in that bookcase. Must be hard. I love that that's what he points out. It's like, yes, other seances. Yeah, I guess we'll help. Again, he's kind of been a lot more interesting. So, I really do want to hang out with him. Oh, God. The moment I entered the dining hall, I heard an angry shout fill the room. Quit messing around. Don't just do whatever you want. But I have Atua's blessing. We have Atua's blessing, and I'll throw any degenerate who won't shut up about it. I know you claim to be the student council or some such, but this is going too far, yes? As we've said before, this is all to end the killing game and keep the peace. What is going on? Who do I talk to? Don't understand why everyone's getting so mad. So the killing game won't happen and we'll have a peaceful life here. Student council has spoken. This decision for everyone's sake. The decision of the student council. What does that mean? Is Kaito upset about it? Doing this to eradicate the killing game and bring peace to the school. You want that too, don't you, Shuichi? The most important thing is peace in the academy. That's what we're working towards. This is for your guys' sakes too, you know? Why is everyone so upset? I've already been granted permission by Atua. Because Atua don't speak for everybody here, Angie. You defying the student council? Don't make me throw you, Shuichi. Fuck your Atua. Don't just act on your own without hearing our opinions. Mainly mine. Thank you, Miyu. Voice of reason. Go and stop Kaito. Yelling at each other won't get anything done. Uh-oh. Trouble already. Well, I knew this was gonna happen. Reliance on a god is unavoidable, but dependence is problematic. Dependence is a trait of one with a corrupted mind. The only thing we can truly depend on is love. One of us. Oh god. Men who say creepy things like that are worse than coworkers who won't stop talking to you. Alright. Dude, I'm so disappointed though. Like, I love Ganta and I know his heart's in the right place, but now that he's part of fucking Angie's cult, I don't want anything to do with him anymore. I'm very sad. What are you fighting about? These guys did something unbelievable. They blocked the manhole that leads to the underground. We haven't even fucking been to that area in how long? I don't understand why that's a big deal. Got to put heavy rocks on top of manholes so no one can use it anymore. I could have made it disappear with my magic, but I decided to let Ganta handle it this time. Why would you do that? Because the manhole is a reminder of our desire to leave this place. Right. It supposedly led out. We don't want another tragedy to happen again, like what happened to Kaide. You said it, Angie. You need to forget all about that underground tunnel and start fresh. She just does whatever she wants without even asking our opinion. It certainly is important to hear everyone's opinion, but if we did, nothing would get done. That's why we just decided to obey the student council president. If it's Angie, then she'll make the right decision. She can hear Atua after all. She's a lost cause. Plain Janes like her are total rubes when it comes to cults. Sumigi, thank you for your fantastic speech. I was truly moved by it. I love these and hate these at the same time. Like, Wait. Wait. That's a... what the fuck? I don't remember his name, but from 2? Spoilers, but not spoilers, main character. Yes. Maybe I'm just like connecting dots that aren't even actually there, but I feel like that's a very weird thing to point out. You say that and you're gonna fucking end up strung up on the wall. Oh my god. At the rate that this cult is going, sacrifices for Atua will be oh my god. Cults like these can be really annoying if you get on their bad side. It's already fucking annoying, are you kidding me? So mad over the manhole being covered. It's because you guys want to use it to escape? You still haven't given up on leaving here? You haven't given up? Okay. What the hell is wrong with you guys? Student council cannot ignore that. It seems we must tighten our control. Y'all motherfuckers. Mew. I'm just gonna pretend like she didn't just fucking say that. You were in the computer room past nighttime yesterday, weren't you, Mew? So what if I was? So was Maki. She didn't go back to her room until way past nighttime. Shuichi, you too, right? Yeah. This isn't good. If your life is in disarray, your mind and body will be too. Atua is right. We must forbid everyone but the student council from walking. Okay, so hypocritical. I feel like I vaguely remember reading about cults at one point in my life and how sometimes they're like, so you can't have a partner unless it's the cult leader because the cult leader is God and you're supposed to have God's spawn and bloodline and shit. And it's just like, just admit that you can't get laid any other way, buddy. Good lord. What I do and where I do it is none of your fucking business. No, as long as everyone still wants to leave, that is not acceptable. Why is the student council exempt from your rules? That is blatantly unfair, yes? Not worried about the student council. They don't want to leave anymore. That's right. Why would we need to go outside anyway? Here we have food, clothing, shelter, wonderful friends, best of all, Atua. What else do you need? It's not good to be greedy, you know. Everyone in the student council is so divine. Don't be stupid. You telling me to just stay here and do nothing? Yeah. Like hell I will. I haven't even gone to space yet. The bears. Wait, I'm sorry, was Monofeni blue? Are you all fighting? I don't think so. I think that maybe they're not actually fighting. Oh, okay, no. Even if they were fighting, it looks like a friendly one. What are you here for? We're busy right now. We want you to get even closer with each other. Another flashback light? It's part of our use the flashback light to restore a new memory and become better friends by talking about it with each other plan. Thank you. Suffered way too many blows to the head to remember a plan named that long. Angie, no. I guarantee she's gonna fucking break it. Suddenly, Angie grabbed the flashback light from his hands and... I hate her. Does it make me a bad person that I want someone to fucking kill her? Threw it on the ground and stomped on it relentlessly. Thank you, Monodam. If you don't use the flashback light, our plan is a bust. What are we gonna do, Monodam? Oh. No! Oh. That made me really sad. Oh. Bayonara. Angie, what are you doing? I could have remembered something about the funeral or the ultimate hunt. There's no reason to remember all that. We're not returning to the outside world. Yeah, it's pointless now. You've gone way too far. Even if you want to stop the killing game, you're going way too far. Sorry, but you should take that up with Atua. Don't think you're sorry at all. So, do you have a plan for the you-know-what? You mean the resurrection ritual? Oh, we have a plan for that. Necessary precaution. More friends we have, of course. I hope this fucking backfires and they resurrect Rantaro, because he's the one that knew about the ultimate hunt before the flashbacks lights were even a thing. What if we get another time limit motive like the one that got Rantaro killed? I literally just said this like 10 minutes ago. Ah! Ah! If someone has to die, we should volunteer someone we resurrected. Going to resurrect someone just to kill them all over again. Ugh. Um. Cruel plans for someone who wants to stop the killing game. Life cannot always be fun and smiles. Atua must make difficult, even cruel decisions. But we must submit to Atua's will if we're to live a peaceful school life. Atua's will is absolute. If Atua says so, then there's nothing we can do about it. It's just like Atua says. Did you forget that thing's a motive for the killing game? What's going on with you? You're looking worse and worse. Motive is no concern to us, as long as you cast aside your desire to escape. Who are you going to resurrect? I fucking knew it. Simply cannot resurrect convicted murderers such as Kaede and Kirumi, nor criminals like Ryoma. Yeah, I knew they were gonna pick Rantaro for some, like, wholesome, quote-unquote wholesome reason. But this is so gonna fucking backfire. Actually, Rantaro is the only one who'd be of use to the student council. Don't bring it up, Shuichi. Do not. Going to bring him back. I have a question. This might sound a little weird, but does the term ultimate hunt ring a bell for anyone? This is impossible. It's not going to happen. He's dead. Kaede killed him. My, it's already so late. I need to get going now. Must pray to Atua and begin preparations for the ritual. You're right. It's time to pray to handsome Atua. Well then, let's go. Sayonara! The Angie leading them, the student council strolled out of the room. She acts like she's carrying out Atua's will, but this is her will, isn't it? Even so, we cannot defy her right now. Extreme faith is frightening indeed. Then it's an all-out war against the student council. 6 versus 6. We can win this. Also, we have the assassin on our side. Let's have her kill them nice and quick. We have to resolve this peacefully. Sure, that'd be great, but I don't hear anyone else coming up with a plan to end this peacefully. What about you, Kaito? You've been quiet this whole time. I bet you have some great ideas. You say something? Someone was zoning out. Kaito, something doesn't seem right. What's wrong? Are you feeling okay? It's nothing. I just feel a chill is all. If I rub some spit on it, it'll feel better. Rub spit on what exactly? Anyway, there's no such thing as resurrecting the dead. There's no way. It's just not possible. I can't stop these chills. Sorry guys, my bad. I'm gonna go back to my room. Kaito left on unsteady feet to go back to his room. What was that about? Is he getting sick? We're just talking about all that occult stuff. Maybe he's possessed. Starting to worry about that guy. Seem to be enjoying this. The rest of us left the dining hall and went back to our rooms. Angie told us to give up, but I have no intention of doing so. My goal's the same as Kaide's. Get out of here, with everyone. And that means I need to do something. All right. Well, I know for a fact that I want to hang out with Kyo. Why am I... But if there's anyone else that you think that we should hang out with, I can go do that. Oh, I didn't even fucking check where everyone was. No, wrong button. His lab on the 4th floor. I also keep forgetting about the hidden Monokumas. Should be keeping an eye out for those. So can I go in here? Yeah. Gotcha, bitch. Yeah. That was really just some luck, honestly. This is floor 3. Anyway. Hello, friend. Dark arts of the caged dog village were sealed away for being too effective. The caged child was one such art. It seems feudal lords feared the words of the dead. Dead men tell no tales. What a foolish saying. There are countless ways to speak with the dead. if time. Kyo's teaching me more things about anthropology. So from an anthropological view, house does not necessarily mean family. The house is an umbrella term that denotes both residents and people. It's fun breaking down the etymology of words we use. Indeed. Speaking of family, what made you choose the life of a detective? Are your parents detectives? No, it was my uncle. He's the detective, and I just help him. So that's how it happened. How about you, Kyo? What made you become an anthropologist? There was no particular reason. I merely pursued my interests. The rest was sister's influence. Sister? I first learned of anthropology while reading a book with sister. It said that tales like that of Princess Kaguya existed all over the world. I was surprised that people across the globe had such similar ideas. It was then that sister pushed me to research as much as I could. So that's how you became an ultimate? Indeed. I'm who I am today, all because of sister. Sister understood me more than anyone else. She even made this uniform for me. She did? My outfit was originally much simpler, but she said that didn't suit me. She made it ever so beautifully. There's no uniform quite like mine. Kyo looked elated as he told me about it. You're close to your sister, aren't you? Not all sisters make clothes for their brothers. I'm an only child, so I'm a bit envious. Do you have an interest in sisters, Shuichi? It's not what I mean at all. I jest. To tell the truth, sister's always been sickly. She made me this uniform between bouts of illness. I'm sorry. But I'm sure that as long as you're working hard, she'll be just fine. What do you mean by that? Watching her little brother work hard and succeed is the best medicine. I see. So you're saying I should work hard for her. Of course, I know that. I apologize. I didn't mean to overstep my bounds. No. Sister thanks you for worrying about her. You're a good person. Were you a girl, I would have you become one of Sister's friends. Do all her friends have to be girls? Maybe Sister doesn't like boys going near her. No, that's a complex. Full of new knowledge, I return to my room. One more person. Oh my god, these Monokumas are so fucking cute. Yeah, Jesus. I missed a lot. I mean, I kind of figured as much, but it's nice that it at least numbers them. Maybe Miyu? I like to hang out with her. I haven't given her a good gift yet, which kind of sucks. Maybe the humidifier? I don't know. I, for a fat minute, thought that that Miu sprite was a Kaide, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? Good lord. This game making me feel things. Hi, hello. I want to be friend. Kaito alright? He complains about others, but he can't even take care of himself. Irresponsible idiot. He's about to go on a walk. I'm sorry. You're hard to get gifts for. You're an assassin, correct? I already said that several times. Detectives really are more skeptical than necessary. Part of my job. Wondering how you did your work. It's a fair point. I don't know about my job, that I don't mind talking about it. It won't be a problem. Maki's voice was confident, but she swiftly averted her gaze. Have you heard of the Holy Salvation Society? The first I've heard of it? Of course. Ooh, sorry. A normal person would have no affiliation to any cults. What does this have to do with your assassinations? That's the assassination organization I belong to. Well, this was a turn of events. Pretty slow. It's a new cult. From behind the scenes, it trains assassins. Sounds made up. The founder is the boss of the organization, and all staff are a part of it. Clients ask for consultation, and the fee is a donation. That's how it's set up. The other believers don't matter. They're there for the founder. I'm not sure of the details. They disguise it so those things aren't revealed to the public. You hear about a cult, it makes you want to stay away, right? Does give off that impression. Being shady like that is just a cover-up for illegal things like assassinations. As a society, the cult is pretty normal, and it hasn't caused any trouble either. Boss and the staff actually don't believe in their god. But they haven't really been punished for their sins. God really doesn't exist in this world. Tone was neither demeaning nor cold. Just accepted that's the way things are. You're a devotee in this cult? Of course not. It may seem that way since I'm affiliated with the cult, but can't you figure that out without thinking? Are you sure you're a detective? It's true. I suppose she couldn't be. There are several assassins besides me, but no one is devout. We don't really get along with each other anyway, so I wouldn't know. Assassins will be cut and disposed of. Tone hadn't changed. She's just accepted it. What did I say to put her into that state of mind? All right. Nighttime. Onokuma still has not recovered. Angie established a curfew at nighttime. I wonder what will happen to training. Should go see what Kaito has to say. Right as I was about to ring the bell, door to Kaito's room opened and out came... Ooh. Mildly surprising. Sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning so much right now. Is she mad? Hey bro, perfect timing. Gotta apologize to you too. Told me he was going to skip today's training too. So he still doesn't feel well. It's pathetic, but I haven't been able to eat or sleep much since yesterday. Think I'll get better if I just rest a little longer, you know? Sure, Kaito. Do what you have to do. We'd have to reschedule our training sessions either way, come to think of it. Student council said being out after nighttime was prohibited, right? Well, if you're feeling sick, that's one thing, but I don't want you to change the training schedule. You don't need to do that. Really? But I don't want to skip it, so it'll just be the two of us training today. Really? You don't want to? Do you want to die? Alright, Maki. It's an old habit. Just pretend you didn't hear that. Didn't know such a habit existed. Anyway, I don't want to give up now. I finally started to think about how I can confront it. So if I have to train alone, so be it. What is up with Kaito, though? Just because you're not feeling well, but this is really unlike you. Never imagined that you would obey Angie. Thought you did whatever you wanted. Sorry, but can I leave the training to you until I'm feeling better? Of course. Nodded firmly, then chased after Maki and headed to the courtyard. Shouldn't worry about it. He's feeling a little weak because he's sick. I'm sure he's not... okay? My body stiffened on impulse. Maki's eyes and the entire aura surrounding her had completely changed. Her glare was blazing hot yet icy cold at the same time. Her very essence was that of ice and fire. Maki? But her glare wasn't aimed at me. It was right past me. Oh my god. Such intense hostility. So this is your power. A normal person would have passed out from just that glare. Probably want me to leave, right? But I won't run away. I'm not here to fight you, and I don't think you're here to enforce the curfew. Okay. Not here as a student council member. Here to ask you a favor, a personal favor. I don't think she's with the student council. Admittedly, like, yesterday she seemed a little, like, not interested, but still her fucking being like, Atua. was really weird, so I don't know. Not brainwashed at all. You have redeemed yourself for now, Tenko. I thought you believed in Atua. I can never believe in Angie's god. I only believe in Aikido. As long as I have that. I can't be swayed by any... I can't be swayed by anything. Aikido values mention fortitude, and Aikido moves are a reflection of that fortitude. Thanks to Aikido, my mental fortitude is too mighty to succumb to Angie's brainwashing. So you just pretended to be brainwashed? Why would you do that? It's because you're worried about Himiko, aren't you? You pretended to be brainwashed to join the student council, right? I think Himiko has gotten so lazy she's given up on thinking for herself. That's why she's depending on Angie, but I think Angie is dangerous. The student council idolizes Angie so much they don't see how dangerous she is. That became clear to me after I infiltrated the student council. Angie truly believes in Atua. She believes that she is under Atua's protection. That's why she does whatever she wants. She thinks she's Atua's vessel, so she doesn't feel guilty about anything she does. And that's why you want me to kill her? Asking someone like me for a favor can only mean one thing. I won't deny that. I've wanted her gone even before all this happened. And I think everyone has wanted someone to die at least once in their life. But going through with it is a different thing. It's wrong for a person to commit murder. It doesn't matter what the reason is. Do you realize who you're talking to? I'm sorry, that's not what I meant. I just want to stop Angie. The resurrection ritual is too dangerous to try. If we go along with Monokuma's motive, it could lead to another killing. But the student council won't defy Angie, and I can't stop her on my own. That's why I came to ask you two. You're the only ones who can stop Angie. Only us? I obviously can't ask Kokichi, Miyu, or Kyo, and Kaito's not feeling well, you know? I see. You didn't have many options. That's true. Please help me. You have to convince Angie not to perform the ritual. I'm begging you. Tenko bowed as deep as she could. Let's go. We didn't even answer yet. Quit complaining and do this favor for me, you degenerate. I'm even bowing to you, and I would never do that for any male. It's not the best thing to say to someone you need a favor from. You're very sincere. I can tell that you're not used to asking others for help. So what will you do, Shuichi? This seems like something you'd ignore. Something I'd ignore? Who do you think I am? I'll do it. I was just thinking is all. I agree with Tenko that it's dangerous to go along with Monokuma's motive. Then do something about it already. I thought males were supposed to be decisive. Guess I'll forgive you, though. Well, let's go convince Angie together. She should be preparing for the ritual right now in the Ultimate Artist Lab. Together? I'm going too? Of course. I wouldn't just ask Shuichi for help. Just agreed to help, and this is how you treat me? Just go to Angie's lab. Kokichi is out. Unusual group of people. Tenko's a student council member, so I get why she's here. But Shuichi, Maki, Are you guys even allowed to be here? It's already nighttime. Bro. He does realize he's not part of student council, right? I was just keeping watch for anyone out during nighttime hours. And I caught these two roaming around. Just doing my job as a student council member, since I'm on the student council. If you act that enthusiastic, you'll come across suspicious. Go back to your room and sleep. Oh my god. So you take your job very seriously. But you shouldn't lie. Lie down on the job, that is. Well, good night. Good night. Do you think he could tell? Who knows? It's hard to tell with him. He's always spouting random nonsense. Anyway, let's hurry. Angie's in her lab, right? Ba-da-doo. Ba-da-doo. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do. Toot. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, I wonder if she'll let me explore. It's right here. Just when I reach my hand out toward the door. Wait, I'm pretty sure that door is locked. Locked. That's right. Angie did say that she locks the room when she's working. I grabbed the doorknob anyway just to test it. So it is locked. Okay. Maki pushed me aside and began pounding on the door. Angie, open this door. Now. Maki, you can't do it like that. Stop being a little almost impatient. I don't know why, but like, it's really hard for me to say sentences today. Then how should I do it? Angie will only open the door when a student council member calls for her. Tenko turned back to the door and gave it a few nervous knocks. Angie, it's Tenko. I want to talk to you about something. Can you open the door? Tenko? Yeah, it's me. After Tenko answered, the door flew open. Can I help you? Why are Shuichi and Maki here? I get it. You both want to join the student council, huh? Then you will need to get acquainted with Atua. I will introduce you to him. Please, come in. That's a little too easy. No, it's not that. Let's go in for now. We can talk inside. I suppose. Invited by Angie, we stepped into her lab. But we weren't prepared for what we were about to see. He made wax sculptures of them. I made them. Don't they look lifelike? Aren't they just divine? You made them? They're my very own handcrafted wax effigies. Wax effigies? Why? For the resurrection ritual, of course. According to the Necronomicon, we need an effigy of the deceased to perform the ritual. So I went ahead and made these. You do... So why did you make effigies of all of them? Simple dolls probably would have been better, but once I got to work, Atua took possession of me. Before I knew it, I had made these. What do you think? Aren't they amazing? You do such cruel things so innocently. What? It's incredible. For a second, I thought they were real. Just like the real thing, but... The more I look at it, the more it looks like Rantaro. But actually... really looks like Ryoma. Looks exactly like Kirumi. Yeah, this is like really fucking weird. Looks exactly like Kaide. The face and body looks like the real thing. The fact that Angie can do things like this without a care is what makes her so dangerous. Please, you have to stop Angie. You try persuading her first. Detectives are good at talking, right? I feel like she might have some misconceptions about detectives. But I know Maki isn't very good at persuading people, so it's up to me. Angie, could you please reconsider? I see. Reconsider what, exactly? The ritual that you're trying to do. I don't think you understand how bad that might be. Remember that this was Monokuma's motive. If he wants us to do it, it can't be good. But the dead can't really come back to life, so the people who died must still be alive. No, Angie, that's not possible. The bodies were not fakes, I'm positive. Especially after seeing the wax effigies. The effigies were nearly perfect, but the real bodies still had traces of a soul. A soul desperate to live, struggling, fighting for life. It's something that can never be replicated. No matter what technology you have, you can't fake a soul. Ryoma, Kirumi, Rentaro, and Kaide are dead. I agree. I have no doubts that their deaths were real. Trust me, I've seen my fair share of dead bodies. I see. If that's what Maki says, then maybe they really are dead. Then if we do the ritual, will we actually resurrect the dead? What a miraculous mystery. What are you saying? Someone who has died can't be resurrected. But that's not what Atua says. He says that if we do the ritual, everyone who has died up till now will come back. So that's why you made effigies of everyone. If those four really are dead, then the resurrection ritual will surely work. Must be right, because Atua is never wrong. You're not gonna stop this, are you? Of course not. This is Atua's will. This is your will, not Atua's. It's Atua's. Atua told me that our friends will come back to life if we do this ritual. So we have to do it. We can't defy a direct command from Atua. Or else we'll get punished, you know? Probably probably still worried about the motive, Shuichi, but it's okay. Atua has spoken. Nothing bad will happen as long as you put aside all thoughts of escape. Is that so? Then there's no point talking anymore. Are we done talking now? Because I'm still busy preparing for the ritual. If you're gonna slow me down, I'll turn you into a wax effigy. Tenko, let's go back for now. I think we may need another plan. Okay. After failing to persuade Angie, we reluctantly left the lab. It's already nighttime, so please be careful as you head back to your rooms. Oh, and... safe to say that Tenko has betrayed the student council, right? It's okay, it's okay. I forgive you because Atua forgives you. He's such a softie, you know. I hope you will recommit yourself to the student council and help us make this place our paradise. Yes. What's going on? Why are Shuichi and Maki here? They're not on the student council. And it's nighttime. Himiko. Oh, it's nothing. Tenko simply betrayed the student council and brought these two to change my mind. She betrayed us? Sounds like a big problem. But if you're saying it's nothing, then... Angie, you really are left by Atua. And you are left by Atua in return, Himiko. Stop it. You're making me blush. Enough already. Tenko walked toward Himiko and gripped her firmly by the shoulders. Please snap out of it. Aren't you a mage? That hurts. Let me go. Himiko, why can't you see that you've been brainwashed? If you can't even see that, then you're not a real mage at all. What? Feeling angry? If you are, then show it. Get mad, get upset, yell at me. Just fight back already. Do something. Tenko, let's just leave it be for now. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I just yelled at you. You must be tired, Tenko. I think it would be best if you get some rest. Sound good? Until then, I'll continue my preparations to welcome back our friend. Himiko didn't look Tenko in the eyes. After leaving Angie's lab, the three of us returned to the dorms. Tenko, are you okay? Said all those horrible things to Himiko, and now I don't know what to do. I know she'd never hate me, but she'll demote me from best friend to just a friend. You guys were best friends? If you round up the nearest whole number, we're basically best friends. I feel like you're rounding up a little too much there. If you apologize, I'm sure she'll understand. That's right. We'll be like an old married couple once we overcome this rough patch. That was a quick turnaround. You should let Shuichi teach you how to apologize. He's really good at it. Really? That's the first time I've heard that. Don't worry, I'll use my own words to apologize to Himiko. See you tomorrow. Good night. Waving happily, Tenko returned to her room. She bounced back rather fast. I guess I didn't need to worry. You were worried? Is it weird for me to worry? Do you want to die? There's that habit again. Suppose on the positive side, she'll be able to act more like herself around me. What about the ritual? Have you given up on persuading Angie? I don't want to give up, but changing her mind might require less orthodox methods. I need to think of another way. Less orthodox methods. Got it. I'll think about it. Maki hurried back to her room. So Maki's going to think about it too? I didn't expect that. But I'm glad. Especially now that I'm able to talk about things more with Maki. I don't know a lot about this place, but I don't know a lot about anyone either. Could be a good thing, or it could be a bad thing. In a past life, I was a fish. I grew up in a pond in a rural town, but I always dreamed of the city. One day, while my parents were feeding, I ran off to the city. Luckily, I was caught by a rich person who let me attend human school. But the other kids bullied me. They bullied me for silly reasons. Because of my odor, and because of how I would flop around on my desk, and because of the way my mouth opened and closed as if I was dying. The trauma of my past life haunts me to this day. That's why I can never forgive bullying. I swear on my past life that I will get along with everyone. Wow. Okay. Drink your water, folks. Another Monokuma morning announcement. Bing da bing da bing dong. What's with that face? You look like you just woke up. I did just wake up. The announcement was just a minute ago. You wake up to that? If you rely on that announcement as your alarm clock, you'll start getting used to this place. I suppose that's true. It's fine. Let's just go stop the ritual. Kaito? Heard from Maki Roll. Seems like Angie's gonna do the ritual. Maki Roll. Don't give me such a weird nickname. You brought Kaito here, Maki? Is that weird? We need a backup plan in case a straightforward approach fails. Who better than Kaito for a less than straightforward approach? Thank you. Wait, Kaito, are you feeling okay? You don't have time to be worrying about me. Gotta put a stop to this ridiculous resurrecting the dead crap. And then you can finally drop that topic. Or else I'm not gonna last. I'm not gonna last. Kaito, are you scared? It's just that I remember that you don't like talking about ghosts and stuff. Now that I think about it, you've been acting strange ever since we started talking about resurrecting the dead. Don't be stupid. There's no way. So I was right. I mean, the reason you didn't come to training is because you were scared? It's not that I'm scared. It's just how my body is. Fine when it comes to cramped areas, space, and zero gravity, but ghost stories? Since I was a kid, whenever I hear them, I start to feel sick. Kaito was looking more and more pale as he spoke. Because of that, I haven't been able to eat or sleep since all this crap started. So that's what happened. Let's hurry up and stop Angie so we can put an end to all this spooky stuff. things get any scarier, I'll seriously die from a heart attack. Why are you looking at me like that? Unbelievable. You always act like you're not afraid of anything. Shut up. Let's just go stop Angie already. Come on, bro. Come on, Mackie Roll. Hurry up. Seriously, don't call me Mackie Roll. Anyway, let's go to Angie's lab. Good morning, Kyo. Good morning. Well, if it isn't Kaito, are you feeling better already? Somehow. Sorry though, we don't have much time to talk right now. Don't push yourself. Things feel amiss without your boisterous voice. My bad for making you worry. All because you were scared. Did you say something? It's nothing. Right, Maki Roll? Quit calling me Maki Roll. Thank you, I love it. This is absolutely fucking adorable. Oh, hi. You guys again. Himiko, why are you here? Were you keeping watch this whole time? I wouldn't do something like that. It sounds like a pain. I just came to check on Angie. So what do you guys want? Don't tell me you came to stop Angie again. Yeah. Because the ritual is Monokuma's motive. We shouldn't just let it happen. It's exactly right. It's not because I'm scared or anything, okay? But it's good that you're here. She won't open this door for anyone but members of the student council, right? So tell Angie to open it for us. That's not possible. Not possible? I wanted to ask her how the ritual went, so I've been calling to her. But she must be really into her work. She won't come out. Won't come out? Are you sure she's in there? She should be inside. Both this door and the back one are locked. Both doors are locked? I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. It really is locked. But these doors only lock from the inside, which means there's definitely someone in there. Any response? Actually, no. Maybe she's sleeping. No answer. Himiko, we need to get inside right now. Why? You know, even if we wanted to check, it's locked, so we can't do... I heard everything, and I'm just as shocked as you are, but what the tabloids are reporting. You obviously didn't hear anything at all. Where did you come from? Little birdie told me that now would be a good time to bust out my trick. Kokichi's trick? The lockpicking. Lockpicking. During the insect meet and greet, Kokichi was able to get into our rooms by lockpicking. Can you use your lockpicking skills to get the lab door open? You want me to pick open this door, huh? Let me see. Kokichi bent over and peeked into the keyhole of the doorknob. It's a cylinder lock. Now this type of lock is perfect for lockpicking. Please, Kokichi, open the lock. It's rude to pick a lock without permission. Now's not the time for that. Something might have happened to Angie. Don't worry about that. Kokichi, hurry up and open the door. Sorry, Himiko. I'm only doing this because these three are threatening me. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. There! Open sesame. That's simple. Not to brag, but I am the ultimate supreme leader, you know? Lockpicking seems more suited to petty thieves. Cuts real deep, Maki. Let's get inside. I'm worried about Angie. Yeah, you're right. When I touched the doorknob, I realized that my palms were sweating from fear. Fear. Why am I nervous? Turned the doorknob, pushed open the door, and saw... Yep. Oh. There it is. Okay, admittedly, now I feel like an asshole for saying someone should just kill Angie. I didn't think anyone would actually goddamn do it. Everyone, please assemble at the Ultimate Art Lab. She puked again. It's green this time. One of Fanny's green puke is said to be an omen of bad luck and disaster. What on earth is about to happen? Let us pray for Angie. So that Atua may guide her soul to the gates of heaven. Atua, please take care of Angie. Why did it end up like this? Didn't Angie have Atua with her? Clearly she didn't. It's not true. Angie say Atua always by our side. We don't have time to be talking about this. Instead of talking about Atua, we gotta talk about which one of us is the culprit and win this killing game. This is part of the killing game? What else could it be? The fact that Angie's dead can only mean one thing. One of us killed her. Why would someone do such awful thing? Is that really what happened? It's possible the culprit who killed Angie wasn't one of us, but... Vomit-soaked entrance. How novel. And the puke is green again, too. It's a pretty ominous sign. Why did another murder happen? What's the deal, Monodam? I thought you were gonna make everyone get along. Don't worry. Overcoming this will bring everyone closer together. That has been the case so far, yes? Their bond gets stronger with each class trial, does it not? Murders are necessary to bring everyone closer together. But how? So, let's get started. Conduct a friendly investigation. Then we will have a friendly class trial. We must distribute these first. Look, the Monokuma file. I wanted to be the one to pass it out. Didn't you want to do it too, Monofini? By the way, I've been thinking. You guys should knock off all this killing and dying. Dying is like so lame. Living is all the rage these days. Jesus. More green puke. This is really unlucky. There is no use complaining. We are better off beginning our investigation. So everyone, we all know what we need to do, yes? Yep. I mean, by the third murder, we should all be pretty used to dead bodies. Not Ganta. No way Ganta ever get used to this. Trust me, don't want to get used to this. No one should get used to this. It's nice and all, but it seems pretty insincere coming from an assassin. Let's start investigating. It's not like we have any other choice. It's true. But still, it's strange. This is a bizarre setup. 4 wax figures, effigies of the dead, hung upside down in the room. And in the middle, Angie's body in a pool of blood. It certainly appears to be some kind of ritual. Alright, bro. Counting on you as my sidekick. Let's end this nightmare together. Yeah, but... You feeling okay, Kaito? Seriously don't have time to be talking about this. No way we're gonna die here. I'm definitely gonna find the culprit. Culprit? Is it really someone among us that killed Angie? Get how you feel, Tsumugi. But do you have to repeat that tired old line every time? That's not it. I mean, could this have been the work of the transfer student? Angie prepared the ritual in this room to resurrect the dead, right? She made those wax dolls hanging upside down as part of the ritual. Maybe the ritual succeeded and the resurrected person killed her. Shut up already. It's her fault, telling scary stories out of nowhere like that. Saying messed up stuff like that. Kaito, are you alright? Sorry, Shuichi. I need to get some fresh air. I'll leave this to you and Maki. Do a good job, you guys. Kaito left, still a bit wobbly. Do a good job. Coward has a lot of nerve bossing us around. Maybe that wasn't the best way to phrase it, but he just wants to encourage you've clearly settled right into your sidekick role. I don't need him to give me orders. With so few people left, I can't afford to sit out anymore. So where should we start? We should check the Monokuma file first, right? Yeah, let's take a look. The victim is Angie Yonaga, the ultimate artist. The body was found in the ultimate artist lab. Time of death is approximately 2 in the morning. Cause of death is a stab wound to the back of the neck. The forehead also has a laceration. Monokuma file included the time of death this time. 2 a.m. Everyone must have been asleep. Probably can't rely on witness testimonies. So the murder happened at night time after all. If everyone had followed the student council's rules like Angie and Atua said. What good will saying that do? The culprit may be one of the student council, yes. Member of the student council? That's... We should go and figure that out. Let's start investigating and solve this mystery together. I can't... Himiko? I can't do it. I can't investigate Angie's body. If we don't make it through the class trial, then everyone will die. I don't care anymore. Surviving and everything else, it's too much of a pain. Why don't we just use your magic to revive Angie? It's no time for your mean-spirited taunts. Reviving her is clearly impossible. Cannot say that with certainty, no? Excuse me? Of course, resurrecting her is impossible, but I know a way we can speak with Angie. We can summon her spirit with the seance called the Caged Child. Seance? What are you talking about? Cut it out already. This is no time for jokes. Oh, I'm serious. This is for our investigation. For our investigation? If we speak with Angie, we can ask her who the culprit is and bring this case to a swift close. First a resurrection ritual and now a seance? You messing with us? I would appreciate it if you didn't compare it to Monokuma's foolishness. Seances are genuine occurrences. They are written of in literature the world over. In fact, I myself have participated in seances a great many times. Many times? On top of that, we have a rare chance to perform the legendary seance, the Caged Child. It would be foolish to not take advantage of this, yes? No matter how you put it, now's not the time for something... I suspect the only way to confirm your earlier theory is by performing the seance, yes? My earlier theory? The possibility of the culprit being the resurrected transfer student. It is not wise to go into the class trial with such outlandish theories in one's head. So to prove such a thing impossible, I think it best we consult Angie herself. Logic is peculiar, to say the least. Holding a seance to find out about the ritual. So we're gonna fight the occult with the occult. Can't worry about this forever, so we might as well go with the easiest solution. I'll help out. I was getting bored of investigating anyway. I'll help too. You too, Himiko? If I can talk to Angie one more time, I'll do anything. Seance or whatever it takes. I'll do it. I'll help out as well. I can't leave Himiko alone. Do whatever you want. Okay, I will. So now we have 4 participants. Kokichi, Himiko, Tenko, and myself. However, the Caged Child requires 5 people. We're still 1 short. Fine. Then Keyboy can come too. I guess we can't be picky. Why am I being forced to participate and being treated like a burden? So then, we need a place to perform the seance. Where shall we do it? How about your lab? In order for the Caged Child to succeed, the room must be as dark as possible. My lab has windows, so turning the lights off won't make it quite dark enough. Then how about the empty rooms? Wrong person. How about the empty rooms? Empty rooms? The ones on the 4th floor? There aren't any windows there, so if we each blow out the candles, it should be pitch dark. Sure, I'm fine with that. I agree with Himiko. However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this. Very well. I shall begin the preparations at once. I shall have you four help as well. Let us carry all the necessary equipment from my lab. Are you really going to do this? This is for our investigation. I said as much, did I not? We need to use all of our effort to discover the culprit, lest our lives be lost. Kyo, Kokichi, Kibo, Tenko, and Himiko all left the scene. Are they serious about this stupid seance? Perhaps that's just part of the investigation in their eyes. We should go with it. In any case, I should focus on what I can do. What the ultimate detective can do. Wow. So we're gonna save that here and leave the actual investigation for next week. But wow. Again, I am sort of feeling like an asshole now over the fact that that Angie actually got killed. But I guess it do be like that sometimes, so see you on Monday.